Esteemed academicians, dear participants, welcome to the inaugural session of the one-week online teachers training program being organized by CSVTU Bhilai under the aegis of AICTE-CSVTU MoU and being facilitated by LCIT Bilaspur. Friends, as you are aware that CSVTU Bhilai, the State Technical University of Chhattisgarh, under its MoU with AICTE is organizing this TTP program. This is the 11th TTP program, the concluding program for 2021 series of programs. From April this year onwards, CSVTU will begin the next series of 11 programs. Friends, this TTP program, as you are aware, is on the topic of research methodology, and therefore I am very sure that it will not only be beneficial for skill enhancement program for new teachers or scholars, but also will be as a refresher program for experienced faculty members. Dear friends, without taking much time, I would like to request very respected Dr. R.N. Khare sir, University Coordinator, CSVTU AICTE MoU, and Principal VC Ambikapur to kindly deliver the welcome address and the overview about the program. Respected Professor R.N. Khare sir.
Thank you, Robin. First of all, good morning to all of you and most welcoming to our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, who has accepted our invitation for this 11th Teachers Training Program. This is the last training program for this financial year 21-22, which is being organized under the umbrella of AICTE-CSVTU MoU in collaboration with LCIT Bilaspur. So I welcome to Honorable Chief Guest, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor M.K. Verma sir, and also Dr. Amit Kumar Srivastava, who is the Faculty Development Cell Director at AICTE New Delhi, although he could not join because of his busy schedule. Also welcome to PMC Chairman, Professor S.P.S. Matharu, Dr. R.N. Patel, Dr. Manoj Verma, and also Director of LCIT Group, Dr. Piyush Kant Pandeji, Vice Principal of LCIT, Subhi Srivastava, Tripti Majumdar, Piyush Rai, Dr. Robin Thomas, Bapi and Mayank, and many more in media and dear participant. It really very indeed an honor for me to be here at the inaugural ceremony of this 11th Teachers Training Program. I can say this is the last program of this financial year, which is organized between 21st March to 26th March 2022 under the guidance of our Honorable Vice Chancellor. As you know that the objective of this MoU is very clear and very important to conduct this Teachers Training Program by the vision and mission of our Honorable Vice Chancellor to prepare all the faculty members for successful in knowledge society, and after all they will transfer the entire knowledge to our students. So as you aware that this is the last program of this financial year. Topic of this program is really very much accepted by our Honorable Vice Chancellor and AICTE team and PMC committee. This topic is research methodology. I congratulate to the organizing committee of LCIT, especially Dr. Piyush Kant Pandey and Professor Piyush Rai, who has really chosen this important topic for program objective and outcome. As you know, this research methodology is very much important for making it a more important idea about the research plan. You can say the many aspects like this entire program is being divided into 4 categories. What is the introduction of this research methodology, analysis of data, collection of data with respect to the primary and secondary point of view, and also lastly the preparation of the reports. So we have designed the entire TTP in 4 categories. In 16 sessions with 16 experts. Experts are very renowned from IIT, NIT and renowned university, which will definitely enable to understand after attending this technical teachers training program about independent research. Faculty will be able to get the knowledge with respect to the literature review, data collection, code of ethics in the process of the research by various techniques like report writing and outcomes and conclusion of the research projects, and finally it will be important for their presentation and publication also at the national and international levels. Now there are some certain guidelines I would like to narrate being a coordinator of this program, that we have 16 sessions, every session having with feedback and with test session. So participants are requested to attend it very attentively. 1 hour will be for lecture, half hour for interactive session, being carried out by around 5 question test. Okay, And if any participant remain absent for more than say 30 minutes continuously in any online session, he will be marked absent for the whole session. So these are some of the important guidelines, and participants have to attend it 80% attendance at least in the entire session by scoring at least 60% marks in the final test to be conducted at the final session. And this online TTP will be of 6 working days, including last day for feedback and validity with 16 session, and last session will be by National Education Policy carried by this Director FDC AICTE New Delhi. So as you know that we have chosen very important topic, very important resource person by huge expenditure of university and AICTE. And I am very much happy that 150 participants are registered from all over India, from Jammu Kashmir to Andhra Pradesh. Again, request to all the participants to become a master trainer and transfer their knowledge to our stakeholders, which are the real students of our knowledge society. The entire program is aligned with National Education Policy by the vision and mission of our Honorable Vice Chancellor. And basic objective to enhance gross enrollment ratio and make it more employability for the students especially. So I request to all the participants be attentively attended and participate in all the sessions, okay? And hope that the entire program will be great successful. And once again, I am very much thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the guests, PMC, who has accepted our invitation in very short small time with the basic vision and mission that we hope that the entire program will be great successful in future ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, respected Dr. R.N. Khare, sir. Thank you, sir, for the welcome address and the overview of the program. Academician, very esteemed professor with us, very respected Professor Dr. R.N. Patel, sir, from NIT Raipur. Sir is PMC committee member. The very active and very dynamic, renowned academician from NIT Raipur. I would like to request respected Dr. R.N. Patel, sir, to kindly address this online gathering, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, and a warm good morning to everyone. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, M.K. Verma, sir, and Piyush Kant Pandey, sir, and R.N. Khare, sir, and dear respected colleagues and all the participants. So it's an honor to speak on this forum today. So it's a very important topic, very pertinent topic for all of us, research methodology, and it's of relevance to everyone in some way. So I feel I request all the participants on behalf of PMC to be very attentive. And as Khare sir has mentioned that this program of AICTE, there is it's a unique kind of program that Honorable Vice Chancellor sir has arranged for all of us. And a lot of, I have been witnessing all the different themes of different workshops all the way. This is the 11th one. And it is actually really helpful for Chhattisgarh to improve the quality of education. And in fact, it will go a long way for our education system. So this particular topic, I request that there are few important things to pay attention to, especially how to, find out the research problem itself. That itself is a big question. And I hope the participants will pay attention to this. And if you find a good research problems, as they say, that the well begun is half done. So I have been guiding many students. So first of all, the problem selection itself is a good big question. And once the people have seen people selecting wrong kind of problems, so and then the whole all the way they actually have a lot of struggles. So once you get a good problem, you have your journey is 50% journey is in fact successful. And after that, you also come to know that how to have the proper kind of research methodology, how to select proper tools for the research. All these things will be discussed in detail in this training program. And as you see, the experts from all the IITs and NITs are there to help you, guide you. And resources for this also is being made available in form of this Sodh Ganga by CSVTU. All our previous research thesis is available to all of us. But I want to request on behalf of PMC one specific thing to all of you that please do have a proper attention, so that you can actually find. One thing is missing in Chhattisgarh, which I feel, is that we are not basing our problems based on the real life. So I have seen this happening, and Government of India is a PMC to actually ask the experts how to make your thesis more based on real life problems, real life issues, and that has been the focus of Vice Chancellor sir also, that localized problems. And nowadays there are a lot of forums where the Government of India is trying to tell people that find local problems, industrial problems, problem based things. So somehow there is a lot of gap between the research and the real life issues of people, industries, and even education system. So I request that all the participants, when you interact with the experts, please do ask questions how to make this kind of problem statement for your thesis. Whenever you do that, try to focus on implementation of your research to real life so that people will benefit, and Chhattisgarh definitely will grow. So local context and the real life based problem solving should be the focus of research, and more Government of India is trying to do that in terms of startups, in terms of many other programs. So there is a new concept which I want to say of startup PhD, where PhD can also lead to a startup. That kind of focus, if you have in this learning, and definitely it will give you a new dimension to you. With that, all the best wishes to all the participants and to organizers. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to speak. Thank you, and best wishes to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, respected Dr. R.N. Patel, sir, for the very relevant address, sir. And now, before inviting very respected Honorable VC, sir, for addressing the gathering, I have the honor of reading the brief introduction of very respected Honorable VC, sir. My dear friends, our Honorable VC, sir, of Chhattisgarh Swami Vivekanand Technical University, Bhilai, is a throughout topper and nationwide renowned leader in academics. Sir has more than 36 years of academic experience, encompassing several leadership roles such as head of the department and dean for many years, and a vice chancellor for more than 8 years. Sir is a well-known academic leader, acknowledged for bringing transformational changes in technical education administration, trailblazing multiple reforms in administration, academics, quality of technical education, and innovatively increasing efficiencies of administrative processes in university for the benefit of students and affiliating institutions. The personal integrity and academic prominence of respected VC sir is evident that he has been a long-standing empaneled expert at the UPSC New Delhi, the Staff Selection Commission New Delhi, and NBA New Delhi. Sir is the only academician to have attained a consecutive second term as Vice Chancellor in all the technical universities in India, an achievement which he has the exclusive honor of. Sir has been a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Raipur. Sir has received scholarship throughout his studies from higher secondary school to doctoral level. Sir has also been known to have a grip on the pressing social and economic needs of students and faculty members from all walks of life, and is a well-known, considerate gentleman with firm administrative acumen. Sir has various awards and recognitions, which includes the Young Scientist Award in 1988 by MP Cost for design improvement of turbine manufactured by BHEL, CIGR Exemplary Academic Leadership Award 2021 for extraordinary work in education, employment, and self-reliance. Sir has created and established ISTU, bringing all technical universities under one platform. Sir has been the chairman of Translation Committee of New Delhi, a member of National Coordination Committee for Implementation of National Initiative of Technical Teachers Training of AICTE New Delhi. Sir has overseen the work of translating the AICTE question bank to Hindi as the chairman of the AICTE Translation Initiative in regional languages. The CSVTU is the first university to successfully submit the Hindi translation of AICTE question bank of about 23,000 questions under the AICTE ASLAP project under the NEP 2020, involving 100 experts in 13 disciplines and two state universities, that is CSVTU Bhilai and RGPV Bhopal. The feat includes implementation of 360-degree feedback process for implementation of NEP 2020. Sir has been the guiding light behind AICTE's quality initiatives like NITTT, National Initiative for Technical Teachers Training, which is mandatory for the purposes of regularization and promotion to all teachers, implementation of examination reforms, the first offline program for non-teaching officers and staff in India under AICTE-CSVTU MoU, which is actually now a model program. SIR is known for exam reforms in CSVTU and for bringing the online system of valuation through Tata Consultancy Services, one of the few universities in India to adopt the online mechanism, and full implementation of ERP mechanism through TCS for prompt, efficient, and hassle-free working. This has resulted in regularization of exam timeline, thereby regularizing the academic calendar. To this date, the university is on complete ERP mechanism, a feat few universities have achieved in India till now. Sir has also done exemplary social work, NSS work of adding 40 students from various villages of Chhattisgarh for inculcating understanding of sensitivity towards societal needs and self-dependence, and has adopted 42 villages. His Excellency the Governor has appreciated the works of respected BC Sir for this achievement, Forum for Solution of Social Problems and Establishment of Water Resources. My dear friends, the list, the achievements goes on and on. As I'm aware that you will be longing for hearing from respected VC Sir, this TTP and all the TTPs being conducted under the AICTE-CSVTU MoU are under the leadership, guidance and directives of respected VC Sir. Sir has very sincere focus on the improvement of quality of technical education. My dear friends, respected academicians, without taking much time, I would like to request very respected Honorable VC Sir, Professor M.K. Verma Sir, to kindly address this online gathering, sir. Respected VC, sir.
Thank you very much, Robin. In the series of faculty development programs, this is for this current session, it is the last one, but this is the one of the most important because of its topic and coverage. Because of its topic and coverage, why I am saying that whenever we talk about the research, we find that it is a continuous process. Each and everybody who is human being, they are always engaged in the research. You can see and observe that even a small children, they are also trying to do something as per their interest and liking. They try to come up with exploration attitude basically in their mind, and you will find that they are exploring the things and they are getting it. So research is a basically mankind's approach, and that's why we as a human being are one of the best creature on the globe. But whenever the research is coming as a part of curriculum and it is a yardstick for promotions and recognitions, then a number of researches are being taken place, but it is losing somewhere, or I should say, it needs to be refocused where to do these researches. Many of researches are of academics in nature, fundamental in nature, but whenever we see the requirement of the society, we find that we are, as scientific community, we are ignoring the requirement of the society, and delinking of the society or delinking from the society's need of the researchers is something which needs to be refocused, and that's why we all are striving to take up the problems which are of importance of society and need of the society. As far as need of the society is concerned, it may be having different aspects. It may be political, it may be economical, it may be scientific, it may be market driven, it may be agricultural, even it may be containing the social aspects of the life. So this is how the coverage of research domain may cover up all domains of the human life. And wherever we observe the requirement or need of the society, we should think we should orient our thinking that how this problem can be precipitated as one of the research level problem. Whenever we talk about the many of the thesis research which we are doing or carrying out, it is of analysis and putting certain results over it. But as far as application is concerned, we are lacking somewhere. And whenever we talk about a scientist and an engineer scientist, there is a wide difference. Scientist is always going to take the fundamentals of the science, whether it is physics, chemistry, mathematics, fundamental laws, and like that. And whenever we talk about the engineers, engineers are the community who is having responsibilities to apply the sciences through the engineering for the benefit of the society. And here we find we are also engaging in that academic interest domain only, then it needs a refocusing. That is what I think. As far as some examples are concerned, we are always having a lot many problems in the society. If we look upon, for example, to the agriculture sector, we see that various agricultural equipments are there, which are of old in fashion, which may be automized, which may be imbibed with the technology of IT, with the technology of electronics, automation, IoT. Like that, we can improve those equipmentation, and it needs a great area of, it opens great area of our research community. Similarly, for the agricultural operations services, whenever we talk about the operation, we find that whatever the agricultural operations are there in and around in every areas, we find that we may go for basically in the Chhattisgarh, we are cultivating the paddy. So in the paddy, what are the processes, how the transplantation may be taken, how it can be automated. Similarly, for the water management, we can go for thinking automatic sensors, which will be automatically controlling the irrigation into the field. Similarly, we can go for application of fertilizers, application of pesticides through the drone, so that we can control it and we can assure the uniform application and get the desired results. Likewise, in the equipmentation, many equipments are there in the mechanical field. We can think about it. We can go, what are the problems at the field, how we can rectify it. Like that, many aspects are there. After this, in the agriculture sector, again, another marketing is there, that is services and marketing. So we can go for creating this type of platform with all improvement that will be facilitating their needs and also facilitating the availability of various equipments and services. Moreover, this agriculturist people are very weak in the marketing. So whenever we can create a good research and good applied market platform for them, they can get good value of their products. This is how in the agriculture sector we can think about. In the urban area, we can think about the real problem, how these people have to manage all this urban through the engineering and technology, whether it is transportation, whether it is traffic control, whether it is drainage in the city area, whether it is solid waste disposal system. Likewise, we can embed our IT and IoT, and we can develop many things for urban areas, apart from the GIS and accurate surveying and this type of facility and their analysis. Similarly, in the society also, we can see how the things are being made available to every citizen through the internet. what are the contents which are useful for the society, what are the components which are responsible for crime and other things. We can think up and we can come up with controlling devices electronically to all these undesirable contents available on the internet. Similarly, environment, we can go for planning of an environment. We can go for management of any organization, government organization. We can think about providing automation with all our research to the various departments. This is how many applied areas are there. Whenever we see with this eye, we find that every domain of life is having great potential for applied research. It is to be identified, and this can be done through a vast literature review. Literature review is the starting point which provides us the state of art in the domain in which we are interested to go for our applied research. State of arts, once you know, you come across what are the exact position of research, what is the status of research, and also you come across the possible directions, possible domains of research. This is how most important part of all the research process is to go through thoroughly this literature review. And after the literature review, you will come across various research methodologies as one of the part of our research curriculum. Whenever we talk about research methodology, we come across, we can classify it qualitative and quantitative. As far as engineers are concerned, we have to go for embedded application of qualitative and quantitative. We start our research by collecting the data, and that is our quantitative. After analyzing all this data, we come across certain results which is leading to qualitative. So this is how from quantitative to qualitative we have to turn over, and it is to be turned towards the application domain. And various research methodologies are there. It depends upon which type of input variables we are using, which type of research domain we are talking about, and whether the characteristics of input parameters variables are deterministic or it is some stochastic in nature. And depending upon the nature of your basic parameters, we are having different methodologies, research methodologies. It may be statistical, it may be differential, it may be based on higher mathematics, it may be non-converging, it may be converging. So depending upon the nature of our research, which we come to understand after thoroughly going through this research methodology, we are in position to make a choice of research methodologies, which is better, which will be more suited. And this is how the present FDP, which is focusing on the research methodologies, is very important for all research community, how to select which methodology is more appropriate and applicable with your problem. So this is very important, and that is why this particular topic has been taken up. And in the FDP, for many faculties, those who are engaged in the research process are those who are guiding the research. Both the faculty people will be finding it very useful. For example, I will just quote one thing. Artificial intelligence. We are applying many techniques of artificial intelligence. We are having various softwares. Whenever we come across the input parameter, then processing unit hidden in the hidden layer, we come across various mathematical functions. tan function, sine function, cosine function. Like that, many functions are there. This mathematical characteristics of the function, whether it Dipali Sahu, you are making mute to my microphone. Kindly do not do it. I have to do it repeatedly. I have to make it on. So whenever we have to choose a particular function within the AI for the application, here needs your knowledge about your input parameter, characteristics of input parameters, which they are suiting. Which function will be which function is demonstrating real nature of your characteristics quantity. This is how in-depth thought is needed while we are using. I am not understanding why this particular mute is being repeatedly done, whether it is automatic or, but I am getting a message that Dipali Sahu is making
दीपालू ये
mute.
कौन है दीपाली ये पांडे जी थोड़ा देखिए कौन है आपके यहाँ से
check it. It
पांडे
is
जी थोड़ा
repeated 4 or 5 times, है ना? So anyway, take care. So my saying is that whenever we apply the tools, we should be able to understand mathematical characteristics of our variables, whether it is input and output. Then only we will be in position to decide which tool is more appropriate for the problem on your hand. So this is how the research methodology, when you will be going through this 6-day FDP program, you are encouraged to question the experts so that they will be able to answer your questions and you will be having greater insight mathematically into the various research methodologies. In case of stochastic nature of input parameters, variables, we go for various statistical methods. And you know that statistics is separate mathematics. Again, there you will have to understand which tool is more important for the input variable which you have chosen. How does it is matching and mapping with the characteristics of your input variables. These all are certain basic fundamental things while you will be choosing and while you will be going through the adaptation of research methodology. This is what I just wanted to communicate to all the research fraternity of our faculty members, those who are attending it, those who are guiding, or those who are making their own research for the sake of PhD or MTech, whatever it is. So with the hope and expectation that all the deliberations by the experts will be very useful and our participant will be definitely asking such type of questions so that they can make some understanding and line of thinking and thought excited in their mind about the research methodology and suitability of research methodology, how to choose a suitable research methodology. With this all expectation, I express my best wishes for success of this particular FDP, which is very important in its series, and that's why it has taken as the last FDP. I wish all the best to everybody and express my sincere thanks to the coordinator and all the members who are participating, all the members who are organizing, and Professor Matharu, Professor Patel, and Dr. Manoj Verma. I wish lastly once again that everybody should be going through very seriously all the deliberations, lectures with the all question and answer session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the very sincere and very beautiful message, sir. And I sincerely hope that the organizers will be striving towards higher research processes. What sir has identified, stochastic processes and deterministic processes, they would be including in their lectures. And thank you so much again, sir, for the address, sir. Now I would like to request very respected Dr. Piyush Kant Pandey, sir, Director, LCIT Group of Institutions, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks, sir. Respected Dr. Piyush Kant Pandey, sir.
Good morning, everybody, and it's really a great pleasure for us to have heard such a person from who's the son of the soil also, but who holds such a huge knowledge about the science, engineering, research, and every area. Not only that, and even the research in agriculture and whatnot, he is capable of doing that. So I'm very thankful on behalf of LCIT Group of Institutions. First of all, to our very honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. M.K. Verma, who has very nicely put what really the research methodology is, and more specifically, as he has made it clear to us that how of the research is the most important thing. Systematic doing of a research in a very proper manner is the research methodology. So he has very beautifully outlined this whole process. So first of all, I'll thank the chief guest of the program, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor M.K. Verma, for this wonderful speech and an inauguration. I'll also thank Dr. Amit Srivastava, Director of FDC, AICTE, New Delhi, because both of them have approved this particular FDC, and very nicely these programs have been going on. And I'm sure that the entire faculty of the not only of CSVTU, rather all over from India are being benefited. Right now, I can see more than 95 members are live. So this really goes to the credit of the whole team. I would like to first of all thank Dr. M.K. Verma, Dr. Amit Srivastava, then PMC Chairman Dr. S.P.S. Matharu, and also Dr. R.N. Patel, who has very nicely put out the exposure about the various issues which are the concern. I will also thank Dr. K.K. Verma, who's the registrar of CSVTU, and Dr. R.N. Khare, Principal VEC Jambikapur, who is acting as university coordinator, and the entire team who had been very, kind to associate the LCIT team members for conduction of this program, because this is a program which is in a joint collaboration. It helps to improve the quality of all. So I'll also thank the chairman and vice chairman of LCIT Group of Institutions, Mrs. Shubhi Srivastava, vice principal, who is also acting as the coordinator for this particular program from our side, Ms. Tripti Majumdar, who is the co-coordinator. I'll also thank Mr. Piyush Rai and Dr. Robin Thomas from VC Ambikapur. And I'll also mention Ms. Namrata Ahuja from LCIT, Ms. Sanjana Mitra from LCIT. And most importantly, I would like to thank the esteemed resource persons from various IITs, also NITs and IIMs, who have taken this very important topic for the benefit of all the students, researchers, as well as faculty members. And I'm sure that this topic will be helping all the people of science, technology, engineering, and management for making a beautiful and a meaningful research in their careers. So I'll thank all the participants from various parts of India, and also all the technical support team who has been very kind to support us in the whole program. And I'm sure this collaborative programs, this type of programs will be continuing by AICTE and CSVTU, so that all of us can bring our state and our nation to the forefront of the whole world. So from our side, I would be very thankful to all the members over here, and I'm sure, and we are all looking forward to wonderful sessions ahead. Thank you very much.
Robin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, respected Piyush Kant Pandey, sir. And now may I seek the permission of very respected Honorable VC, sir, to conclude this session, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Such a wonderful speech. We were very enlightened by your speech, sir.
Thank you very much to everybody, and best wishes for all the participants and experts, so that it may be really beneficial to everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so much, sir.
respected VC, sir.